I went live, huh? How long has it been since I did this? We're actually gonna check. How long? Oh, I haven't gone live for a month. God damn. The hell is wrong with me? A whole month? Hello there, Greek name person. Greetings, sinister rites. Hello there, Luz Vesa. There's no way I pronounced that right. Hello there, Blade and Cloak. Hello, Enki. Scotty. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. Been watching Kanye West's descent into madness very closely. Just laughing my ass off. Hello, Chaos Divided and Autumn Fox. Kanye really said Hitler invented the microphone. I don't even think that's a real Nazi talking point. I think he just pulled that out of his ass. Hey, what's up, princess from Bread of Brains? Great to see you. Hello there, Shasha. It's 6 a.m. in Ireland now. Oh shit, Ireland. Yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I got pretty far behind on services due to some easily preventable fucking email issues that I can only blame for myself for. You have a double in time next to your time on your watch. Hello there, Hydra 6. It's 12:20 a.m. here in Alabama. What's the agenda for tonight? I don't have one. I'm just chilling. I just realized it's been way too long since I went live. Man, I wish I'd taken advantage of like Elon Musk's blue checkmark blooper to fucking impersonate as many occult authors as possible. That shit was funny as fuck. I have not watched Chainsaw Man. What is Chainsaw Man? First person I'd fucking... Oh, it's an anime. Cool. 2022. Oh, it's one of the next-gen animes. A lot of the next-gen animes have been really fucking good. How's TikTok been treating me? My TikTok drama got boring. Still got like one race faker who's trying to convince everyone I'm racist. That's pretty much it. Like, and I've come to realize, I've made peace with this quite recently, that my rants about TikTok witches are really just me being a grumpy old man who doesn't like the new kids. It didn't sink in. I'm a cranky old man. I'm actually sitting over here like, back in my day, we didn't call ourselves priests or priestesses when we only had 3 years of experience. Back in my day, we didn't start selling services right out the gate. Connor Kendall? I have not looked into him that much. I've heard good things. I'll have to look into this Chainsaw Man show. Could use a new anime to watch. I haven't watched anime in a while. It's frankly shameful. Back in my day, we did LBRP, not smoke crystals. I'm waiting for all my favorite shows. None of my favorite shows are like releasing a new season at the moment, which is just sad for me. Chainsaw Man is really good and really funny. can I describe the different types of angels? Kind of hard to. There's nightmare angels. Those are the ones in Doth. Then there's. I don't really have names for the different species other than nightmare angels. As for what their function in the multiverse is, that depends on. That's hard to pin down. I don't know what the 72's function in the multiverse is other than working with us and shit. Does anyone know what Coeding's been up to? Actually, I haven't. People were asking me about some, like, dark gift ritual he released with someone named Blackwood. I'm like, I have not been keeping tabs on that guy. I'm gonna have to internet stalk him later. It's sad to see some, like, actual Satanists and infernal practitioners promoting the idea that he radicalized Hussein, the murderer, because it's sad to see, like, promoting that fucking media scapegoating. It's like you're contributing to, like, the discrimination you yourself are going to face as an infernal practitioner. Someone tried to, like, one of the more recent attempts to smear me on TikTok brought up the fact that I wrote for Bolg and then promoted the lie that Coeding radicalized Hussein. Hussein is just a fucking incel, misogynist piece of shit who happened to believe in black magic and try to incorporate it into his fucking misogynistic killings. Like, it's not a satanic crime. It's just another fucking incel. And it's not what Coeding was promoting in his literature. Oh, Coeding's on Odyssey. You know where his current residency, you ran into him once or twice. Down to earth guy in person. Yeah, I've heard he's really down to earth in person. What's my opinion? Well, I currently view Christ as having been a black magician. Not sure. I mean, the spirits always told me he was just a man. I mean, the type of familiars I work with are the ones that I merge my soul with. Mine are all spirits. I don't have any animal familiars. They have a tarot card? Don't have one. The devil. I picked the devil. Fuck it. Oh, if anyone follows my friend Current239 Devilry on TikTok, Corbin, this is their old merch from when they were a SoundCloud rapper named Mosslich. I'm the only one who ever bought one of his old merches, some of his merch. I still wear it sometimes. The shirt was called Jesus Wept. It has, like, Jesus crying, and then it says, Saturn Death Cult. Is Baphomet a fatherly deity? Well, I've always looked at Baphomet as a symbol. Yes, Corbin was indeed a SoundCloud rapper. They went by Mosslich. Saturn Death Cult. That's, like, the edgiest possible. You didn't know? You didn't know Corbin used to be a fucking SoundCloud rapper? They were just a kid. I need to get Corbin back into the rap game so we can make a diss track together. Diss track on Malachi Molina. That weird little fucker. Any adventures since the last I was on? Not really. Like, my closest friends moved away, and then I found out that, like, one of my like TikTok mutuals literally lived about 20 minutes away the entire time, so now we hang out. Do demons evolve at the same pace as human practitioners? I have no idea how quickly they evolve. You still wear my I Curse Rapist shirt? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Will I write another book? One day. I don't have a full list of the demons that created the physical universe, or deities. Good evening, Black Tower. Been a long time since I spoke to you. Too damn long. You were great for the little videos we did together. Those were fun. Princess wished they lived near Alabama. I've never heard someone say that before. Never in my life have I heard someone say they wish they lived near here. The problem with living in Alabama is that every time you get asked where you're from by an internet friend and you answer, they always sing the fucking song, Sweet Home Al. I'm like, yes, I've heard the song. Every single Yankee piece of shit who asks where I'm from immediately sings that song when I answer. No one here likes that song. We don't play that song. We never play that song. Sinister writes has lots of gnosis on demonic evolution. In their personal gnosis, they don't evolve nearly as quickly. That's one of the reasons why incarnation here is desirable in general across many entities. That is interesting. Princess is only in it for the VK, not the Bama. We can, like, curse churches together if you were here. Isn't that song the national anthem of Alabama? I don't know, we never play it. Has any spirit tried to kill me or destroy me before? If not, actually tried to attack you? Not many. Not many. Attacked yet many times, but really rarely does anything try to, like, kill me. Speaking of death, I've been thinking, like, I'm gonna die one day, right? I've been trying to wonder, like, if I get to choose how I die, how would I want to die? And the answer is very simple. I want to be one of the people who's killed by a malfunctioning Tesla, just so my death can forever be used to shit on Elon Musk. I'll die for a purpose greater than myself. I'll talk more about Zemzar when I'm ready to. That'll be a while. After you crossed the abyss and went through Tohu Bohu and Chasek, you don't feel a calling to black magic anymore. Is that common? Not that I know of. It may be time for you to, like, try a different spiritual path. Mix it up a bit. An aspect of Kali nearly made Sinister Right experience the second death. Damn. Jesus. You've been hiding out in a blasted monastery in the Carpathian. How? Oh, have I been doing that? Yes. I was hanging out in a blasted monastery. Just energetically poisoning monks. It was a Buddhist monastery. I only went there to eat their chakras. The beard gave me away. Do I ever realize I act like a teenager? Young at heart. When I'm not being a cranky old man. I can see my humor being somewhat teenagerish. Yeah, I do kind of have that, like, quirky crackhead energy to some of my shit. Once a scene kid, always a scene kid. The barbecue in Alabama is the best in the world. Damn right. Have I ever experienced feelings of doubt? Of course, yeah. The idea is just try to force yourself to believe that your work is gonna go through. Just do the best you can. You won't be able to like work completely without doubt. It helps me to remind myself of all the things I've accomplished prior through magic. Helps me to like focus on the fact that, you know, time and physics are all illusions, so on and so forth. Because you gotta remember, like, a lot of the rituals that I sell now, they started as, a lot of the rituals I sell, they started as experiments where, like, I didn't know whether or not I could successfully do what I was trying to do with magic. Um, I've got one new ritual service I might drop soon. The Infernal Rite of Favor and Charm. I did not know I could do what I do in that rite. I had no idea. It was an Instagram follower's idea. I tried it out. Turns out I can do it consistently. I had no idea I could. So of course I had some doubt. I was experimenting. You don't need to have full, complete confidence for your spells to work. It's good to have full, complete confidence, but you know, obviously, I did not have full, complete confidence when I was experimenting. See if I can fucking see if I could fucking achieve what I was advised to achieve. What do I know about Satanus? Well, he's a ruler of the dead. One of the lords of Dharmael, created the Black Sun as well as the Black Flame. You can basically work with him for anything and everything. To my understanding, he's best, when it comes to curse work, his specialty is 3 target curses in my personal gnosis. A lot of different aspects. He has a merman aspect, which is cool. What new spirits I've been working with or channeling? I haven't been working with new ones. I've been working with the same old shit. I'm not a good person to speak on Hindu deities. We're gonna ignore Kansas City barbecue? Oh shit. Kansas versus Bama. Head to head. Do I have anything for demisexuals? I mean, I don't think I'd... Like, what would I even be doing for a demisexual? Demisexuality is confusing for me because every time I meet a woman who self-identifies as demisexual, she's throwing herself at me fucking instantly. Do I ever use Tinder? Yeah. I do use Tinder when I'm looking for casual hookups and shit. I had some good results there. I met some really, really wonderful people on Tinder. Had some really, really wonderful partners. Lucian thinks I might need to cut down on the chakras. You had any other offers for your stuff in media, cinema, etc.? Offers? No, I wasn't offered to have my chance using Hereditary. They just did it. How can you, if all have doubt? Aren't you summoned by spirits, surrounded by spirits 24/7? Yeah, but I mean, when I'm trying something I've never tried before, I get a little unsure. Beard's looking glorious. Thank you, Matthias. Is Satan and Sanitas both a big black flame? I don't know if Sanitas would be described as appearing like a big black flame. I know Satan and Hecate do. I don't know about Sanitas. The Black Tower has never heard the term demisexual, so it's basically like you need to have like a connection to someone, a personal connection of some kind, before you can be sexually attracted to them. I don't know if I like somehow override demisexuality with the vibes or some shit, but you couldn't believe I was bi. Surprise, motherfucker, straight people don't exist anymore. Cigarettes are cheap as fuck in Alabama. No, every time I think I have a straight friend, I find out I'm wrong. It was one time I was working a shift with one of my local friends, and I mentioned being bisexual, and he said, "Oh, we're all a little bi," and I'm like, "You are?" He was like, "I mean, we've all experimented." I'm like, "You have?" He's like, "Yeah, I fucked a few dudes." I'm like, "You did?" I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed he wasn't straight. Straight people are a myth. Either that or they just don't talk to me. Most of Sinister Right's exes are ex-Mormons. Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Black Tower lives somewhat near me. Why haven't I visited them? What am I doing? Oh shit, the Inky Strange says that the work I posted on my website over the years saved his life twice. I'm very glad. Much love to me from Melbourne, Australia. I'm surprised Australians have time to watch my streams. Shouldn't you be running from, what, the winged spiders that inhabit your fucking country? I'm pretty sure Australian tigers can breathe fire. I heard a rumor that Australian lakes are exclusively inhabited by swimming knives. I'm kidding. But nah, y'all's wildlife scares the fuck out of me. Moral stance on lust spells. When would you cast on someone and when would you not? I don't really do lust spells to make people want me. I do use sexual magnetism that kind of like energetically boosts my attractiveness. And I do use spell work to help me find the partners that are right for me and help things go well between them and I, but that's really it. Oh, Void Sage says that my work has also been a huge lifesaver for them. Oh dear, man. They've made far more progress thanks to my work than anyone else's. Hell yeah. If I had to guess, VK, your aura must be like crack to them. That might be it, man. Super Friendly says, yeah, I'm straight, that's why I love demons. Okay, Lucian has to go before he comments on the boost, though. G cut. You lost me, but farewell. Sinister Right says my work got them to touch my toes, and to experiential initiatory work. Oh, cool. Until they eventually dived head first. Ugh. I think I might have to do the Sinister Rite of Abraxas tonight. I don't think I've done it for the last month yet, man. I'm gonna double check. Have I done it this month? Shit, I have not done it for November. Need to do it. Glad to hear it, Matthias. Demons seem to like pushing the boundaries of Void Sage's sexuality. Florius enjoys switching sex frequently, sometimes mid-coitus, lol. That's crazy. Yeah, spirits help me make a lot of progress with the intimacy issues I used to have. Because my intimacy issues were pretty severe a few years back. I was not anywhere near comfortable fucking Tinder dates. But thanks to Aphrodite and Citri, I was able to develop that, become comfortable doing that. You're very welcome, Dora. People who are naturally resistant against curses need to put up wards. Yeah, if you're naturally curse resistant, you still need to put up wards and protections and all that. Especially if you're going to be in the occult community where people are cursing each other left and right. Especially if you're in a group like the Cabal, which has as many enemies as it does. I'm wondering, now that I left the Cabal, are Cabal groupies still going to be a thing? Because I don't know whether I was turning girls into Cabal groupies, or if they were going to do that either way. I'd always wind up dating other Cabal members when I was done with them. It was weird. It got weird. I do not have any suggestions for the Winter Solstice. Well, rights to Belial are usually pretty popular. Is there any spell you can cast that to make a person quit meth? You might have to cast a spell to like give them the realizations necessary to motivate them to quit. Because meth is pretty addictive. I've never heard of Current 483. Anything's possible. Why do I hate Jehovah so much? He's an asshole. Scody said, Alabama Tinder, isn't that a family reunion? Fuck you. Is the Mea Jirai and Cabal open, working with practitioners from other currents or traditions, or is it exclusive? I'm not sure I fully understand the question, but I mean, the guy who leads the Cabal is a Haitian voodooisant. Disco's in it. He's a Santa Muerte devotee. A lot of Cabal members work with, like, Lucifer and the, standard demons. Are the demons that you work with in the tradition of the Temple of Mea Jirai older than Lucifer? One would think so. One would think so. I don't know which of these deities are the oldest. Like, for example, I have no idea whether Saturnus is older than Lucifer or Tiamat. I dislike Jehovah because he opposes humankind's spiritual ascent, except for when it's done under his auspices. He tries to treat human religion like a game of Monopoly, instead of calling the people who are genuinely better off working with him. Additionally, he does have some of his emissaries try to slow down the spiritual manifestations and a sense of infernal practitioners. Who doesn't like grilled cheese? What does Jehovah look like? He has a lot of different forms. The last time I saw him, it was the shadow aspect. It was like it was almost like a black man with no face. Not black as in African, but black as in pitch black. He was all pitch black. No facial features and a pair of horns. And there was like these golden symbols moving around him. In regards to current 483, you wouldn't really have heard of it unless you hang out on fringe sides of Discord a lot. You're one of the progenitors of that current. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I've always refused to get on Discord. I've been asked to start a Discord multiple times, and there's no way I'm doing it. Because, like, witch talk drama is shitty, but Discord drama is, from what I've heard, like, even worse. Hell, I'm so controversial on TikTok that I was in Discord drama. Despite not being on Discord. Having experience with both the Onaine and the Meijerain Cabal, between the Nakala and the Blighted, which pantheon do you prefer working with? Well, I'd say I like the Blighted better than the Nakala, but the Nakala, it's very much a disorganized group of different entities from different religions, like Dovkina, that's the Sumerian goddess that gave birth to Marduk. Gobni's a watcher. Satan is Satan. You know, it's very much a motley crew of randomly selected deities, as opposed to a real coherent pantheon. Not sure which chant you're referring to, Brit Bry. Princess says Discord is a trap. He was part of a few, and man, there was petty drama going on in Discords, yeah. Grilled cheese is indeed based. Why exactly do I say that Samael is the highest face of the devil? Satan, Lucifer, and Samael are not the same. Lucifer and Satan are both, they're separate entities, both of whom rule Thamael. For the longest time, the two actually didn't even like each other. As for Samael, so in Kabbalah, Samael was basically the aspect of the devil that resided beyond the three veils, Tohu, Bohu, and Shesek. I no longer refer to him as like the highest face of the devil. That was something of that's an outdated view of infernals that I used to subscribe to before I discovered Sanitas, Thanacitas, Akrioth. Gordon Ramsay doesn't know how to make a grilled cheese. Little known fact about Gordon Ramsay, can't make grilled cheese. I learned something. I don't recognize that chant. Einstein couldn't tie his own shoe? Is this true? Could Einstein tie his own shoes? Oh. At the age of 16, Einstein struggled to tie his shoelaces, implying that he could have had dyspraxia. He also failed his college examinations? Wow. I'm more surprised that he failed his college examinations. Well, I feel better about being a dropout now. Hey there, Mercia. Fractured perspective. Very pretentious name, Mercia. No, I'm kidding. Fractured perspective. I no longer use the phrase highest face the devil to refer to Samael. Are Amdusius and Asmodeus connected? I mean, they're both Goetic. They're both aspects of the Goeticon. So yes. Lovecraft failed his college examinations too? Damn. What's up, Cheese God? Will I ever go on live with another occultist again? I'm thinking I might be start doing TikTok lives again with some of my like witch talk pals. Definitely got to go live with Current, Jeannie. Definitely Lily's on the list. I think she'd be willing to go live with me. It'd be fun. Is Jehovah and Yaldabaoth the same entity or aspects of the same meta entity? I believe that Yaldabaoth is a name of Samael, and I think highly of Samael, and I hate Yahweh. But again, that's my take. It's possible that the name Yaldabaoth can be applied to multiple entities. Because I work with some of the Gnostic archons a bit, like Paraplex. Paraplex is cool as fuck. Aradia Phoenix says, do the name Azathoth also come from Yaldabaoth? Are they the same entity? I do not know of any connection between Azathoth and Yaldabaoth. I don't think the name Azathoth comes from Yaldabaoth. Is it possible to create a servitor for sexual magnetism? I'm sure it's possible to create a servitor for sexual magnetism, but I usually have like an enchanted... I usually go with an enchanted necklace for that purpose, or like permanently boost my own sexual magnetism working with succubi and incubi by being subjected to their alchemy. Why did Jehovah even choose this path of being a jerk? Self-interest. Is Yahweh the Old Testament God? Yes, Yahweh is the God of the Old Testament, and in my opinion of the New Testament as well. He and Allah are like aspects of the same entity in my view. And there are many other aspects other than those two. Let's see, let me reread with that question. So Yahweh is presented in the Old Testament as the personal name of God as opposed to Elohim. The name Yahweh is variously transliterated as Yahweh, Yehovah, or Jehovah. Shit. I call him Jehovah because it has the least energy. Is Yahweh Enlil? I don't think so. Yahweh and Jehovah are not different. Those are different transliterations of the same name. Have I had any experience with the TOB's entity Drill Sergeant Gray? No. Maverick Setsuna says, honestly, not worth the Discord drama even for a week. Yeah. Would I ever make a Discord server for like a week just to break every single term of service and get the server banished to the abyss? That could be fun. Now, Current, my friend, used to have a Discord. I've heard it was lit, but now, like, Current still gets publicly blamed for random shit random people in the Discord did. People that they aren't even in contact with. Samael and Michael share a lot of gematria, possibly twins or the same entity. I doubt they're the same entity. Twins, I don't know. The most successful and intelligent humans usually haven't completed college or dropped out. You can learn far more on your own than in college. Yeah, but like, learning history was a lot easier in college. Yeah, college is kind of a scam. They make you take courses that are completely irrelevant to your major just to funnel money into other departments. And that's just annoying. I hated having to take math as an adult. What's up, Devin McLean? Could I tell you a bit about the relationship between Lucifer and Michael? I don't know anything about their relationship, to be honest. They've never mentioned each other to me. Ever worked with Pan before? Not really, no. I mean, I go to Aphrodite to get casual partners. Romantic partners, I just kind of stumble across them at random. And start falling for them. Are we still live? We still live? Okay, yeah, we're still live. Sorry, my alarm went off. Gotta keep my thyroid running real quick. If you like juvenile jokes, Pan is the goat. Nibirius is funny as hell, too. Keck likes to fuck with me. Gotta keep that thyroiding. Do I have experiences with Loa? No, I do not. I have not seen it go well for white people who try to self-initiate into voodoo. I have never seen it go well. Well, there was one person I knew who claimed he had good results with it. You've been seeing owls everywhere and stuff about Lilith? That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. Who or what is the source? Akraoth, and or the being that some spirits have referred to as God itself. I don't know whether or not those are separate. I haven't read Pan Paradox, but a lot of the 2 and 8 currents literature is really good. Is there a multiverse? I do believe in parallel universes, yes. What's up, Kalina? I haven't heard from you in fucking forever. Actually, I might be channeling a short Cthulhu path working soon. Not even a full path working, like a series of 4 rituals. How long do most spells take to manifest? I mean, they can take forever, they can take less than a day. I remember I sent my the dead after one of my client's exes, and like literally the next day, dude was like deleting his social media because his mental health was failing, and I was just getting started with them. I fucked that dude up, and I really enjoyed doing it. That client would like send me like screenshots and evidence of that the target was, you know, like failing college, losing his friends. Like he got in a car accident and everything, man. I was laughing my ass off the whole time. Hello, Angela. Awesome to see you too, Kalina, the Arcturian Draconian starseed. Uh, Arcturian and Draconian? I'm Pleiadian and Reptilian. I think you know that though. Any thoughts on reality shifting? I'm not trying it. Sinister Right says, if the Loa approach you and offer a favor, don't accept it if you ain't an initiate. That makes sense. Loa opportunistic IMO. It reminds me of what Razorith said about them. It was like, some white dude was claiming to like have good results with the Loa, and he was like, "What? He manifested $200 for you? One of the Loa manifested $200. Look, pal, if I could devour you for $200, I'd do it too." That shit was funny as hell. Is Sapiner an actual being? Yeah, I believe it's Sapinor is like basically an egregore that some coven created a long time ago. Sapinor is pretty cool. I covered him in the Sinister Gnosis of Various Fiends series on my blog. You can just go to the Demonology and Paganism section. Do Alpha Draconians only exist in the astral, or do they exist in the physical as well? If we're referring to extraterrestrials, I believe they exist physically, but I don't have any experience with the Draconians. That's like the one I've never seen. Funny how people sell themselves short. Have I discovered or found anything along the lines of magic or energy work that has your interest more so than other methods or modalities lately? I'm still mostly doing evocation. Lots and lots of evocation. Energy work I don't do as often. I've got like one energy work technique that I was taught a while ago that I've been needing to get around to applying. Kalina says, I believe Kalina is responding to the guy who asked about Draconians. Yeah. Kalina says that Alpha Draconians are 6 density, but they can drop down to our version of physical. That makes sense. Do I have any paranormal experiences on the physical plane? I have seen UFOs. I have seen extraterrestrials as well. Physically, very rarely. Yeah, reptilians can go physical too. It's common for spiritualists to wind up encountering extraterrestrials, which are essentially magicians from other planets, some of which want to see us flourish spiritually, some of which don't. What is it about the Loa that they won't work with whites nowadays? I mean, it's a closed practice. It's hard to get for us to get initiated into it. What happens if you accidentally forget to do a rite of a pact? You might suffer for it a bit, but most of the time you can just offer incense and, apologize. Let's see. I've never looked into D&D. Have I worked with Odin? Not much, not much. Last time I worked with him, it was curse work for a client. Like, he came to me and said, okay, look, next time you get hired to curse somebody, you're working with me for it. I'm like, as you wish. I wouldn't have previously thought of Odin to work with someone for curse work. Lucifer, Belial, and Satan are not fallen angels, but Malthus and Stolos are. I mean, if you're going to try to work with the Loa, I would strongly advise that you seek out a priest of some kind and be formally initiated and taught. What does waking up your third eye feel like? Mild headache, feel a lot of pressure in your head. It's hard to describe the feeling, but you'll know it is open. I do not have any thoughts on the Rosicrucians. How do the spirits communicate with me? Is it telepathic, or do I literally hear their voices? Usually telepathic. It's rare for me to hear their voices, like, right out loud. Hello there, Lady Cathera. I haven't used a Ouija board in a long time. Yes, there are rogue demons that were expelled from the Clefothic realms. I have not worked with the rogue demons. The one I met did not have good intentions towards me. Do I know someone who has claimed to do telekinesis? I mean, I've seen telekinesis. Like, I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. I saw a man stop a car. My car, specifically. He was really gifted. I was hydroplaning, and I was about to basically slam into the car in front of me. Dude just raised his hand, and the car stopped dead still. Not a sound. It didn't screech to a halt. It's just like all the momentum disappeared. So I've seen telekinesis. Forget about that sometimes. Goodbye, Chaos Divided. As May just said, definitely get initiated before approaching the Loa. He tried to summon Papa Legba with no initiation and suffered a lot for it and had to readjust himself in his path. Do I place merit in passed down traditions and DIY approaches? Or do I think one has the upper hand over the other? I don't think one system is necessarily better than another, regardless of whether or not it's passed down. I have met some generational practitioners. I have seen some who are extremely gifted and extremely powerful. Yeah, think about my friend CD in the player says. He's a voodoo-isant. It's the reason that his catchphrase is find a priest. When am I gonna do another collab with Tila? I'll have to add her to the list of people I'm gonna try and go live with on TikTok. Cheese God says he remembers that in one of my older videos you gave 3 first steps into starting out. It was grounding, chakras, divination, and spiritual hygiene. What would you suggest after those? Maybe experiment with rune magic, like simple shit like that. Staves. I would recommend creating like a nightly or daily devotional practice. I released a lot of prayers on Patreon and WordPress, magical hymns that you could easily used to construct, you know, devotional practice to help you, you know, develop your connection to the deities, help you get some alchemy, help you get some spiritual awakening from them. Regular offerings to the entities that you're planning to work with. Can you have more than one patron demon? Yes. To my understanding, the max amount of patron demons you can have is 3. And some people just don't have patrons, don't need them. The patron relationship isn't like right for everyone. It's just very popular, very common. Marcia says, "Hell yeah, her name is his name. I can't see from the thumbnail. Marcia's name is CD2. Hell yeah. Yeah. Am I able to use my intuition to pick up if God's spirits dislike or hate someone? Intuition? Not with that. Claircognizance sometimes. I usually use tarot cards for that. Like, basically, if I'm like looking into someone's authenticity, I'll look at the spirits they claim to work with most, and I'll, you know, pull one card representing how each of those deities or demons or angels feels about them. Devotional practices, prayers, hymns, that shit. Adios, Sinister Rites. Can you sing us songs in offering? Yeah, that'd be good for music-related spirits like Murmur or what? Abaddon. I have not seen these Gematria Decoder channels. Arimana Sewell said, Brett Bree, absolutely spirits thrive off the emotional energy released from singing to them. I'm never going to sing to a spirit as an offering because I am a terrible, terrible, terrible singer. I'm just atrocious. I'm mostly German and partially British, but I still get anti-Semitic hate comments because of my appearance. I made a joke about that on TikTok recently. I said that the space laser that that Marjorie Taylor Greene says the Jews own is actually my laser. She thinks the Jews own it because of my appearance. I've only let Soros borrow it once, so don't worry about him. Princess says his singing would curse rather than give off positive energy. Do I believe in alien technology? Yes. They can mold the spiritual with the technological. Arimana Sewell sings to his daemon as a way of self-worship. Hell yeah. Ever met a physical shapeshifter? No. Adam says he heard that Samael only helps with curses only to establish divine order. Not in my experience. I mean, oh, wait, yeah, I work with Samael for the, what do I call it again? The Rite of Archangelic Wrath. Yeah, I use him for baneful magic, usually to, like, fucking annihilate someone's higher self and shit. T-Man can just picture me singing Never Gonna Give You Up to the demons and being told to stop. Yeah, there's an actual politician in Marjorie Taylor Greene, the QAnon bitch, who fucking... No, stop bringing up No Sweet Home Alabama. We hate that song. I hate that song. I view Baphomet as a symbol of spiritual attainment and the underlying harmony perceived behind perceived opposites. I got one on me right now. Baphomet. But yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene is this dumbass QAnon supporting politician who believes that The, what was it, the California fires were caused by a Jewish-owned space laser. And she actually has political power in my fucking government. Let's see, what exactly... Yeah, she's a U.S. representative proudly serving the 14th District of Georgia. God damn it, that's one of the states that's close to me. Burn it down. She's in Congress. She is, it's just embarrassing that we can get, that my government now has QAnon supporters in it. Just fucking shameful. Hail Satan indeed, Maverick Setsuna. Adam says, would Samael only help curse someone if there was a justified stance? I don't know, but I wouldn't curse someone with him or anybody else if I didn't feel like I had a justified stance. I need my self-righteousness helping me do it. I have a stick up my ass. Has anyone here ever been door knocked by a Jew? No. The Black Tower says, can't say I ever had a Jew knock at my door. Yeah, I don't think Jews proselytize much. Never had a Jewish person try to convert me. Have I ever met any entity who was completely against cursing someone? If so, who were they? Not that I know of, no. Oh, you can't call in the Galatiacon to cause harm unless it's for immediate self-defense. Void Sage says it's a very long and difficult process to convert to Judaism. Oh, my family is Christian, yes. Yes, I do call on angels to curse people. Do they pray for me? I would imagine so. Try not to think about it. Silas 66 prays for angels. Mass cursing people for pure malice and trolling sounds fun. Any tips? Well, it depends on what you have in mind for mass cursing. Like, that's usually like you and multiple other people all putting curses on someone. I've done that with a good variety of people. There was one person who was threatening me, Corbin, and the girl I was dating at the time. So I responded to the guy and said, you know we're going to use you as a team building exercise, right? And we all cursed him. It's almost impossible to work with infernals within Christian households. No. Can work with. I summoned a lot of demons in a Christian household. I have not been to the Atlantean realm that Sephiroth presides over. I should go. Got nothing better to do. Silas 66 prays over tomato soup. Well, I pray over my couch. to the great couch god, Couch Cthulhu. I'm not sure if Cthulhu is fine with his name being made fun of. He isn't. Couch Cthulhu. Turns out Cthulhu is not okay with that joke. Probably don't know well enough to be making fun of his name. That's on me. The Black Tower worships his pillow. I worship any pillow. Except for memory foam. Turns out I don't like those. Yeah, I know, Silas. Corbin's a cool guy. Touch roulette about Noctulius and Blood Essence, lol. Tell him I said thanks. Will do. Thanks for existing in the here and now, dragon vibes. You are quite welcome. Do I teach people for hire? No, but I do answer messages through Patreon. I am a devil worshipper, yes. I'm an eclectic practitioner as well, but infernals are my primary allegiance. You must be new here. Devin said you don't know the half of it. Princess is right. I'm a pure, well-behaving Mormon. Super Friendly said, get wrecked, Devin. Sorry to disappoint you, Devin, but yes. I serve infernals primarily. Mostly the Clifothic and Majorian ones. Silas thought this was the curse show. Do I use the LBRP? I used to regularly perform a satanic version of it. It is very beneficial. Is it common not to know what to do after finishing the tunnels, spheres, and veils, the cliff off? You're unsure where to go from here. Yeah, I mean, that's the end of a big journey. It's understandable to be unsure of where to go. Do more content on cursing? I think I'm out of cursing content for the time being. Devin could have been trolling. Or they could have just come across one of my Starseed videos and have no idea who they subscribe to. That'd be funnier. If he is trolling me, I fell for it. Hale, my friend Hale, they do love-related work. They're non-binary, their pronouns are they, them. Going off to work in England. I'm actually going to have to end this live stream soon. It's almost 2 a.m. If it means anything, I spend more time trying and failing to head pat my sleep paralysis demon than worshipping Satan. Can you still be saved? Fair enough. No, I do not know of sanguine vampires using adrenochrome. That seems to be more of a conspiracy theory. Hale. Let me pull up their name on Instagram. That would be a good way to contact them through Instagram. Hale. Where the fuck? Where's your profile, bitch? You lovable thimbo, you. Rad femme head ass. There we go. So, the name on Instagram of the person... How do I type? Because I should be able to enter the... Okay, so once this live stream is done uploading, I'll put the Instagram username of Hale in the comments section. What can I tell you about sexual necromancy? Intercourse with the poltergeist can do a lot to strengthen your ability to channel the dead. Fuck a ghost. I'm glad to have your respect as magus. I mean, there's no group of spirits that can be, like, specifically referred to as the Black Trinity, but, you know, if you wanted, you could think of Belial, Comediel, and Othiel as something of a Black Trinity. They rule the three veils beyond Thaumael. But I'm going to call it a night. Have a great night and enjoy your immortality. There is no difference between a ghost and a poltergeist. Same thing. Have a good night. Tell Amy I said hi too. Farewell.